I know, pretty silly, huh? What kind of fish do you think this is? What kind? Looks like one of those big billy bass out of Fairview Lake YMCA. They are stockpiled over there. We love fishing out at Fairview Lake. Oh, lots of good comments. So far, this is the favorite costume. Thanks so much. Yeah, yeah, we've been having a lot of fun being able to come up together with all these different things. Um, Couple more folks joining on. This is exciting. Very nice. We've got some music for you in this one. We've got some outdoors activities. We've got this. I think we even have some power tools to be able to share. Wonder what this could possibly get us to. But look how fun. Look at this book. Goon Fishin. Look how fun. Right? I wonder what this story is going to be about. I see hot dogs and I see water dragons and all sorts of silly goons in there. A duck boat. See the duck boat? No, right there. That's pretty crazy. Mermaid playing the ukulele. We may have something similar to that in ours. So we will have to wait and see. I know we've got a couple other folks that were ready to join, and we're almost to that time. So once we get to that time, we will make sure that we get going here with our story. Hey, you know what? I know I can't see you, but if you want to maybe put on a little silly little thing too, maybe it could be fun. So why don't you go grab a costume, dress up a little goofy for our story here. We have a couple minutes before we get going. So see what kind of costumes you might be able to come up with, and if you can, throw a picture and you can put it into the comments. That'd be a lot of fun. So we can share all of our silly little costumes that we're doing. So a couple more seconds here, and then we will get going. Again, look at that. I think this is going to be one of our funniest books. Now, Billy's Buckets is one of my top ones, but I think this one might get us there. All right, so do we all have our costumes on? I sure do. All right, big old Billy Bass here. So here we go. We have Goon Fishin' from the creators of Yo Gabba Gabba. And this was written by Parker Jacobs and Christian Jacobs, and it was actually illustrated by Parker Jacobs as well. So away we go with Goon Fishin'. So Tubaloth C. Grassfoot woke up early. This was the day he'd promised himself he would open his very own hot dog stand. He had a lot of work to do. Before the sun was even up, Tuba was dragging boxes and supplies from his cave when up the path came Dozy Loosefoot, Mr. Madness, and Papa Goon. They were carrying fishing gear. Hey, Tuba, drop everything you're doing and let's go fishing. Dozy thought of all the fun they'd have. Fishing did sound like a lot of fun, but he remembered his promise. Okay. Tuba cleared his throat and stood tall. I'd love to go fishing, but I promised myself I'd open my hot dog stand today. Sorry, kiddo, I've got work to do, exclaimed Tuba. Dozy and the goons were surprised. Well, suit yourself, old pal, replied Dozy. Then she turned to the goons. Come on, fellas, we've got a date with some fish. The sun rose over the holler as Tuba huffed and puffed his way through the woods. These boxes sure are heavy, he said to himself. I wish I had a scooter to make the trip faster. Seems to be working hard. When Tuba arrived, he got right to work. He had to build, paint, Clean, hang, carry, scrub, cut, chop, cook, and then some. Lots of work going on. Tuba's hot dog stand on the bank of the Lushy Lake fishing hole. From inside, he could see Dozy and the goons on their boat. "Hey guys," Tuba waved and shouted. "Anyone want to buy a delicious hot dog?" "No time for hot dogs," answered Dozy. "We're too busy fishing." On the boat, Papa Goon was telling old fishing stories when more goons began to arrive. One goon jumped into the water and started to swim. Then another, and another, and another, until everyone had jumped into the lake.
Cannonball!
Tuba wanted to swim too, but he kept working. "Get your hot dogs," Tuba yapped. No one was hungry. They were all having too much fun swimming and goofing around. Tuba wouldn't give up. He put on a hot dog suit and sang, "Hot dogs!" "Hey, Tuba, you're missing all the fun," shouted Dozy as a couple of goons whizzed by in a homemade speedboat. More goons and other creatures arrived. It was turning into quite a scene. A lot of creatures in there. Still, Tuba stayed put and kept working. He even kept working during the ukulele sing-along. That was very nice. Thank you. He kept working through the reenactment of the famous Battle of Trafalgar. And though it was really hard, he kept working through the lunchtime and missed Pocashell's Aquacade Mermaid Show. Suddenly, everyone's tummies started to growl. All that swimming and splashing had scared away the fish. No one caught a thing. Well, except for Papa Goon. He caught a rubber tire. But no one should eat tires. That's just gross. Tuba started to think he made a mistake working so hard all day long. He missed out on all the fun and hadn't sold a single hot dog. Just then, a very hungry Dozy walked up. Tuba, would you trade me a hot dog with coleslaw for this fishing lure?" "Ha! Why, sure," said Tuba. Once the others saw that Tuba was taking trades, they lined up with all sorts of things. A slingshot, a can of worms, an old record, a coconut monkey, and even a scooter. Everyone agreed Tuba's hot dogs were out of this world. That evening, as they drove home on Tuba's new scooter, Dozy said, "Those hot dogs were some of the best I've ever had. Thank you for all your hard work. I can't wait to try another one tomorrow." "Sorry, kiddo, not tomorrow," said Tuba. "Well, why not?" "'Cause I'm going fishing." So that was a fun story with a whole bunch of silly goons right there. It's a great message of being able to set a goal and get yourself moving towards that goal and sticking with it. So good job, Tuba, for making sure that all your friends had hot dogs and could fill their bellies after all the fun that they had. So what we thought today we could do with all of our silly little our little goons was get a little goofy, right? So that obviously I've got my Mr. Corey's Stories fishing hat on, and we also all dressed up. So Kaden, what did you dress up as? Come on in.
I dressed up as Chase from Paw Patrol.
Nah, that's pretty silly, right? He's getting all goofy with that. Let me see your ears. Yeah, there you go. Very nice, very nice. Lila, what did you dress up as? So this is Lila, our dancer here. What did you dress up as?
I'm a catfish.
What do you mean you're a catfish?
I'm a catfish.
Oh, you're dressed up like a cat, and you've got a. She's a catfish. It's pretty goofy. All right, get out of here, Goofy. All right, next up, Ashley, come on in here. What else? What else did you dress up as?
Hawaiian Punch.
Hawaiian Punch. I get it, the Hawaiian with the punch. Look at this one. All right, so we got a little goofy today, and some other things that we've been doing to be able to kind of keep the fun moving is we've been coming up with trivia. So we've been doing a trivia game and playing through that. So Ashlyn actually came up with a great trivia question that she wanted to be able to share out. So let's see some ideas here. Ashlyn, what do we have?
Who do we know that works at the YMCA?
Who do we know that works at the YMCA? Kaden, do you know? No? Lila, do you know?
I might have an idea.
Maybe an idea?
I don't know.
This one's a tough one. All right, Ashlyn, what is it?
This guy.
I'll get it in there. This guy. That's right. That's right. So fun. So, just simple things. We use paper and crayons and write up different questions, trivia questions that we just make up and we'll share them around. Or you could go as far as building out a big Google slide and presentation and throw it out that way. But there's plenty of ways to be able to keep the fun going. So I hope everyone is staying well. We're definitely having fun being able to share this with you. Thanks so much for joining us, and we can't wait to see you all next week. Bye.